Thursday evening, just came back from the gym and I had this very exciting package outside of my door. From Penny, Australia. Let's go. Whoa. This is my brand new penny board. And basically, I've been writing penny boards. No, I haven't been writing lately, but since I was a kid, I was always writing penny boards because I thought it saved me time because I could, you know, just get anywhere really quickly. Which is why I had to get another one because my last one broke. And this is really useful, especially in the summer, like you want to get at the gym and stuff like that. So, exciting stuff. Penny board works well. Now, let's actually do some work. Let's get to the Instagram strategy. Okay, so we're getting ready with the Instagram stuff. We've made the whole plan like you saw in the last time, or like in the last video. So what we're gonna get to now is that we're gonna make a whole content plan for Instagram, because I think it's quite important that before you start off with something, you kind of know what you're gonna do so you don't freeball it and end up with something that's just all over the place. And I think especially with Instagram, it's quite good to have a, you know, consistent flow of stuff that you're gonna have. So the stuff we're gonna need is we're gonna need like a target audience. Who are we gonna target with? We're also gonna need to find some hashtags, so we can, like, for example, go in another hashtag and we can look for the stuff on that hashtag and interact with that content. So for example, I'm thinking like parenting tips, for example. If we can find that hashtag, we can interact with the people who use that hashtag, who like posts from that hashtag, to find people in our target audience. And then we can start interacting with those so that they get their eyes open for our profile. So we're gonna set all of those things up, like do the planning, do a little bit of research for hashtags, make some content. And for this, Canva is so good. Canva still hasn't sponsored me, I don't know why. It's really good for Instagram content. There's a lot of templates which you can use, there's a lot of memes, there's a lot of instructional stuff. After we've made that plan, we're gonna get to Canva and we're gonna start setting up the type of content that we're gonna post, which is gonna be quite exciting too. After that, we're gonna set up the Instagram profile, and then I'm thinking we're gonna let this kind of run for a week, maybe make 10 posts, then we're gonna, you know, come back and see, okay, how many followers do we have? We're gonna have like 15 maybe, if we're lucky. It's gonna be slow, this whole thing. I used to do a lot of Instagram back in like 2016 and like 2013. It was crazy, like you could grow so fast. You made one post and you get like 50 followers to begin with. It was so crazy. But now it's like, I don't know, I'm not as big of a fan personally of Instagram anymore. It's just bots and like accounts posting stuff you're not really interested in. It's not really person accounts anymore. It's more people just, or like brands doing stuff. So, and I guess we're gonna be a part of that, which is not necessarily positive to all degrees, but you know, oh well. So let's get to designing all that stuff.
I started off by doing some basic research, you know, taking my product into consideration, what I have, what I'm selling, etc. And based on that, I did some Instagram research where I went on and found similar profiles on Instagram, looked up some hashtags and stuff like that, and basically developed like a little bit of a content strategy, like the stuff I'm gonna post, the stuff I'm gonna write about, my audience, what my ideal audience profile is, and all of that good jazz. After this, I moved on to my favorite application, as you know, which is Canva. Again, Canva, please sponsor me. Where I did some basic design, I made some memes, for example, I made some basic content. I think I'm gonna have a very friendly, funny tone on Instagram, where it's mostly gonna be like entertaining stuff, like content, maybe some like motivational kind of parenting tips and parenting advice. Not that I know anything about it, but you can always fake it till you make it, right? So that's the kind of stuff that we're gonna be posting. I'm thinking we're gonna need quite a bit of content, as on Instagram you need to post quite a lot. So we're gonna need to post at least once a day, preferably twice or thrice per day. And like we talked about in the last video, it can't only be these types of content where it's download our app now, download it now. It's gotta be some type of value that we provide. So we gotta make our deposits into people's social media accounts so that we can later do our withdrawals. And we're gonna combine that with great content and great interaction to develop our Instagram profile.
Okay, so it's been a couple of days. I know I'm wearing the exact same clothes because it just happened to be one rotation on my gym clothes. So don't worry, I have washed them in between. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to our Instagram profile, and we've made some posts, and we're gonna show you a little bit what the profile looks like, and then I'm gonna show you kind of my tactic to gain followers and like engage with people, if you will. So here we kind of have the little profile that we set up. So we have a little description. Wondersagas is a platform with audio stories for children. Find classics like Aladdin or originals like Racing Chickens. Coming soon. actually, now since the app has been approved, you know, I'm doing this all in like one kind of big mix. So after the app has been approved, we can change it to available now. So let's do that quickly. Then after that, we have a little link that just heads over to the App Store where you can actually download the app, which is quite nice. And now we've got 2 ratings. Sweet, pretty cool. But I've made some posts. For example, we have the introducing Wonder Sagas, we have some meme here, hilarious stuff, right? We have some other memes and stuff. Not really too many so far, but that's not to be expected. And we've got 16 followers, which is really good. So now I'm going to show you kind of how I would interact with people on this app. So I would go, for example, to this, where I've made some hashtags, and I'll go to parent problems, for example, which is a hashtag with 251,000 posts. I'll then go to recent, and I'll then look through this content to see, okay, is there any stuff which is kind of relevant for me, which seems like it's could be an account which seems like a potential customer, like maybe this woman, for example. I'll head over to her account, like some of her pictures, like that, for example, and then I didn't really find any content I could interact with per se, but I'll look through. And then maybe I'll look through another one, like parenting is hard, for example, 297,000 posts. Then I'll go to 3 tips to improve cooperation. So this could be something relevant, like you would predict that parents would be the type of people to like this type of content. So I would, for example, press the 1,400 likes, and then I'll go through the people who like this content, because if they interact with this content, you could kind of hypothesize that they will also like my content and the stuff that I'm putting out. So we'll maybe go to Ashley Ramirez, you know, we'll like some of her stuff just so that she gets an eye open. Because, you know, when you have one Instagram profile liking, you know, your past 5 pictures, you'll kind of see that quite clearly in your past events. So we'll do the same thing here. Maybe look at some of their content, you know, not put too much effort into it unless there's something which seems really relevant, but we'll just like some of their stuff. For example, then we have Jalissa here, and we'll just say, again, won't really say anything. Another one, just like some of their stuff.
Pray for you.
Now this is a little bit spammy. When we find like accounts that are more relevant, that's when we'll really put in the effort to interact with them. And then we can see if we can find some memes, because memes tend to be quite easy to interact with, tend to be quite fun, and we can maybe like just leave an emoji like that. People tend to like emojis. Another one, maybe like a laugh one, so we interact with people's content. And then I try to do this for like, not sure how many, but like whenever I have time, if it's 5 minutes, if it's 2 minutes, if it's 15 minutes, do that continuously. And that's how we're gonna grow our Instagram presence while posting all of this stuff, which is gonna be, hopefully be valuable for people. Hopefully they're gonna find it entertaining. And then, you know, we're gonna combine like memes with some kind of parenting motivation and some kind of advice. So that's our strategy for growing Instagram. We have set up the profile, we made quite a bit of content, like those hilarious memes which you saw earlier. Just give some examples here, they're quite funny. I thought I was creative genius when I made this, but they're not that fun when I look back at them. But okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. That's our Instagram profile. Please give us a follow, the link will be down below. Go leave a like or follow us and, you know, interact with our content a little bit to help us out for the algorithm, which is always good. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I think next video we're gonna get back to coding. We're gonna make some updates to the app, or we're gonna start working on the blog. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to continue following this journey, then please subscribe down below and hit that notification bell so you're notified when we upload these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.